Greetings and blessings, my butterflies. Welcome back. This is going to be a reading for the air signs. So, this reading is for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libras. I welcome you all in. Always remember that these energies are potential. So, if you don't resonate, leave them here. If you do, my butterflies, do one of those kind things and support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. At this point in time, I would like for you all to clear your energy, balance it out. Take this opportunity to align your energy with the sound from the sounds bowl. Here we go. Thank you, my butterflies. Thank you, collective, for being here. We're going to jump right into this reading for today. We're going to find out what's shifting for you at this point in time, my butterflies. We're going to find out your current energy. We're going to find out what is shifting for you and what area is this shift happening. We're going to find out about those restrictions, those blockages, those limitations. We're going to find out how to best navigate through these energies that you are experiencing currently. And we're going to find out what's the intention. What's the reason behind all of this that's shifting and happening for you at this current time, my butterflies? Let's see what energies Spirit has for you for today. Is my deck upside down? Nope. All right, my butterflies, you all are the first energy to show up today and show up in the reverse. We're going to also get some clarifying energies as well for these. Thank you, Spirit. Show me clarifying energies for my air signs. Show me the clarifying energies for my air signs. I'm interested, you have to clarify for what's shifting in my air signs here. What energy do you have to clarify? All right, we have an energy that popped out, not today. This is the energy of boundaries, feeling hurt. This is avoiding conversation. This is you not wanting to deal with something. You still being completely upset with the situation at this point in time. That energy is being highlighted for you, my air signs. Excuse me. Let me drop the cards. 1 second. All right, my butterflies. I apologize for that. Clarifying energies. There may be something that you may be feeling like is out of hand, that's getting a little out of control for you at this point in time. Something that you want to get a handle on. You want to get a hold of it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, my air signs. In your current energy, we have the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. So at this current time, you may feel like, you are putting in a lot of hard work on something. You may have your efforts focused, in a particular direction or on a particular situation with this Eight of Pentacles energy. This energy could be about you. This is repetition energy. This could be about you laying the groundwork, you laying the foundation for a particular creative endeavor. So this could be a job, this could be a hobby. This is just something that you're invested in. Because, before, the Eight of Pentacles, there's the Seven of Pentacles. There's that investment. So you have been doing hard work, focusing your efforts on bringing in a particular investment towards your reality. And this energy is being clarified by the energy of the coffin. The coffin energy is all about new beginnings. This is liberation energy. This could also, signify some type of tragic ending. But the intention, is to put you in a position where you can be reborn again. A position where transition towards the next phase is possible. So currently you're laying the groundwork on creating a new beginning for yourself. On allow something to tragically end around you. You want to liberate yourself, separate yourself from energies that no longer serve you, from something that you may have invested in the past. And in the energy, in the position for where the shift is happening, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles energy It's usually an energy that's materialistic. This is an energy that could come out very, very suspicious. Suspicious of their environment, what's going on in it, around it. This could be an energy of mistrust. The Queen of Pentacles energy, just to keep it blunt, just to be straight up, the Queen of Pentacles energy in the reverse is like the energy, of someone who is money hungry, someone who only sees the value. That's their motivation, and so they'll, use any means necessary to try to achieve that goal, to try to get what they want. And this energy is being clarified by the girl with the snake. This energy is all about feeling charm used. This is another energy of boundaries. This is an enabling energy. So what's shifting for you is any energies around mistrust. Any energies around you being suspicious or materialistic, superficial. Any energies where you use your charms to your advantage. Or this could be someone using their charm towards you. They could be charming and using you. This could be someone that you are enabling. You're not setting down the necessary boundaries for. And with you neglecting to put up and act those boundaries, you're enabling their behavior. But that's in the position of what's shifting for you at this current time, my butterflies. And in the position for where those restrictions, those limitations are showing up for you, where they're happening at, we have the energy of the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands energy is obstacles. This is all about, feeling like you're at a impasse. You're at a position where you're on the losing end with the Nine of Wands energy and being in reverse. This is you feeling like, all hope is lost. And this is an area of where you feel restrictions. So you're feeling restricted in your area, in your ability, thank you, Spirit, in your ability to remain resilient, to push through. You're feeling restricted when it comes to you being in a position where you can put your wands down and focus on peace. And this Nine of Wands energy is being clarified by the energy of ship. Cutting ties, moving on. This is energy all about receiving only what you need. This energy is progression and arriving as well. So we have a lot of energy of growing, progression, and transitioning, moving on, cutting ties. So you may feel restricted when it comes to you being in a position where you can put the wands down and cut ties with a situation. Someone may be still antagonizing you. Someone may be still coming at you. When you really, really just want peace. When you really want to move on to something better. You might be dealing with outside influences around you that's keeping you in a place of where you want to be defensive. Where you want to stand up for yourself. Where you feel like you're in adversity, opposition. That's in the area where you feel restricted. And how to best navigate through these energy, we have the Ten of Wands. This is all about packing those bags and being done. Because you're exhausted. This is feeling burdened, way down. Feeling like you have too many responsibilities. And these responsibilities, are in many different areas. But they all seem to feel like they're all on your back. And this energy is being clarified by the energy of the chaser, a fear of abandonment, codependencies. Like I said, the enabling energy. So how you best navigate through this energy is you recognize, you look at the places where you're feeling oppressed. You allow yourself to release any energies of oppression. This fear of abandonment. This codependent energy that you may be operating under. You or someone in your environment, take it how it resonates, my butterflies. But this energy where someone feels, uh, overbearing. They feel like they're dealing with overbearing energies. They feel like they're overburdened. They feel like, they're weighed down with responsibilities. That weight may just simply be coming from the place because you have a fear of abandonment. You fear being left out of a situation. You fear having your back turned on. You fear that you may have to continue to chase after what you want. And that's creating a whole lot of burdens for you. That's creating this feeling where you feel criticized and oppressed. And the best way to navigate through these energies is by you releasing what burdens you. With you taking a look at those energies, those fears of abandonment, and you putting those energies in their adequate place. Figuring out what causes you to fear that you're going to miss out. That you're never going to, be connected with others. These are questions that need to be answered for yourself, my butterflies, so that you can move into the next leg of your journey. So you can have that energy of transitioning. Because someone is getting used, or someone is using something. They're using an energy of superficialness, superficiality. They're using that to get what they want. They're using materials. They're using mistrust and suspicion to get what they want. That's how they're charming a situation. And in the position for why this is happening, what's the intention? We have the Five of Cups. This is all about, feeling self-pity, dwelling on the negative. This is grief. This is lost energy. This feel like all the cups have been broken and spilled and you want to try to put them back together, but it's impossible. And it's a lot of muck in those cups. The cups don't even seem to be filled with something that's healthy. That looks dark and toxic. But there's some type of emotion that you're holding on to that deserves to be set free from. And this energy is being clarified by the card of addiction. This is codependency again. This is obsession. This is being emotionally blocked. This is the energy of possession and control. So this is happening to highlight the energies where you're dwelling on the negative, where you're dwelling on something that's just codependent. When you're grieving something that's just an obsession. Something that you find hard to restrain yourself from. That's what's creating this energy of self-pity. That's what makes you feel like you've lost something that's broken. That's what's creating this emotional block for you as well. The overall energy for the top row of cards, my butterfly, is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is creative. This is inspiring energy. This is you having a cup of emotions that you're ready to offer up. A cup of emotions that you want to explore with the fish. That is willing to be explored. This is not an emotional block because this is young. This is not Eve. This is energy that is operating not out of a energy of fear or a place of where they have been abandoned or hurt. This is innocent. This is, I'm going to do it because I don't know anything any better. That's the hidden truth. You want to operate in that energy. In the hidden truth, underneath the bottom of the second deck, we have talking. This is interested, awaiting messages, text calls, emails. This is all about being able to converse more with others. So like I said, this Page of Cups energy is you offering your emotions. That is that talking. That is you showing that interest. Those are texts and calls and emails. This Page of Cups, this is what this is. This is an offer. So the hidden truth, my butterflies, is that you want to offer up an energy of your emotions. You want to tap into that energy. You want to be young and free to feel and explore those emotions. But there's a lot that has made you feel overwhelmed. There's a lot that has been keeping you in a place where you are in an emotional block. There is some things that where you have just been focusing on something in a obsessive way that is creating codependency. We're going to get an angel wisdom message to go along with this reading as well. Thank you, Spirit. This reading is going to be for this angel wisdom message as well. My air signs. Show me the angel wisdom message you have for air signs. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, something may be getting a little bit off track, but this is your opportunity to set the intention to get it back. We have the angel of hope. This angel says, hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful. The angels remind you that without hope, you cannot build belief. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and your truly true meaning seems unattainable. Hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come, my butterflies. So, Spirit doesn't want you to lose this energy, this Page of Cups energy with this talking. Spirit doesn't want you to walk away from that energy, to move away from that energy. That what brings you the hope. That what keeps you inspired. That what helps you to create. That's going to help you with any artistic, creative, or financial endeavor that you may be focused on at this point in time, my butterflies. Until next time, always remember that my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. Until next time.